憎しみの連鎖を生むだけだ。この間合いならとどめ。
運がなかったな。一気に詰めよ。
他にいくらでもやり方はあるはずだ。落とす。そんなところだ。ウルガルの野望は僕たちが打ち砕く。今がチャンスだ。ここからだ。終わりだ。
Okay, let's get started. Oh, click back into it. Where did we leave off last time? I hope everything looks okay on the video stream. It says bitrate unstable from Twitch. But from OBS, 0 drop frames, 0 lag frames, 0 script frames due to encoding lag. And I was just letting that sort of sit for a while. So, hopefully this is still viewable. I'm looking at the stream manager output. And the video looks, I guess, fine. So I don't know if Twitch is having issues on their end or not. We'll see. Anyway, welcome back. It's Sunday. Sunday. We... What was that? Two onboard missions, 1 area mission. I don't even know what an area mission is. Okay, we're kind of getting down to the bottom here. I feel like we're still seeing C's, and maybe it's not time to do the 1 unit battle. 89,000 for 1 unit. Take a look. Yeah, so it's 89,000 is what they recommend to go, or is there recommended against the 1. And I really don't have anything that can do that, so we'll keep doing missions and we'll keep making upgrades cheaper, and at some point I'll be able just to fly through. Is this when we meet the J-Decker crew? We found bravery, arrival. To Europe we shall go. So, next stop is Rome, eh? Yeah, it was a quest from GGG. GGG. The Gutsy Global Guard. Huh? I thought GGG was short for Gutsy Geoid Guard. No way, it's short for Gutsy Galaxy Guard. So all these are actually 3 different organizations? Wait, seriously? It's a bit of a long story. Do you remember the Primeval War? Back about 10 years ago? Sure. That mess with the Zondarians and the 31 machine Primevals came from the Trinary Solar System, wherever the hell that is. The Japanese government was aware of the impending threat, so they founded an independent Earth Defense Brave Force. Can't use that as Defense Force, that's copyright or trademarks. The Gutsy Geoid Guard, also known as GGG. Gar, perhaps? We'll see. Later on, the Earth Federation founded its successor for the purpose of protecting space, the Gutsy Galaxy Guard, with folks from the old GGG. Alright. I heard they rebelled and got exiled from Earth. Here's something that isn't public knowledge. The Galaxy GGG actually went to the Trinary Solar System. Apparently, there were these guys, the 11 planetary masters of Sol, who were going to destroy our universe in order to save theirs. Hold on a second. Does that mean the Trinary Solar System is in a different universe? More precisely, it's a universe from a long time ago. We're talking 15 billion with a B years ago. Apparently the Big Bang that gave birth to our universe happened after the end of the universe, where the Trinary Solar System existed. Okay. The scales here are giving me a headache. Anyway, GGG knew about the plots, and they had no proper solid proof, so the Federation wouldn't let them go. I can see why. The world was just out of the 1-year war, but there was still a lot of fighting. Society was in shambles. So they're left on their own, choosing to be called traitors rather than let our universe die. They really were braves. Yep, and they never returned. They could only send 2 children back to Earth while they themselves were stranded in a dying universe. So what's the deal with the current GGG then? That's the new Earth Defense Brave Force, the Gutsy Global Guard. They've inherited the facilities and the soul of the old GGG. They exist to protect the planet from threats from outer space. You sure are well informed then, Jai Quan. Yeah, I've always been a bit of a GGG fanboy, to be honest. I mean, all the advanced equipment they made by combining the know-how from an unknown space civilization with the latest human technology. That's enough to ignite the spirit of any mechanic. Well, you're not wrong. That's just a direct quote from XL Reynolds' explanation at the staff meeting, isn't it? Guilty as charged. So if we got a GGG request in the inbox, does that mean we're dealing with a new threat from space? Not quite. It seems they found the base of the Bionet, an international crime syndicate. They've asked for our help in capturing it. That's fair and all, but why are they taking on some criminal org? Aren't they supposed to defend the Earth from extraterrestrials? Well, Bionet usually employs giant robots for their crimes and acts of terror. They're not a group your average beat cop can handle. More to the point, the weapons are based on the technology of the 31 machine primevals, plus a few bits and bobs they stole from the old GGG. Yeah, I see your point now. GGG has already sent their agents on the scene to scout out the situation, while providing backup during the actual assaults. GGG agents. You might call them those who have inherited the souls of the Braves. How are you doing over there, Ikumi? All the troops are down. Let's keep going. Oh, were we supposed to storm this place with the EFS backup? With the best laid plans and all, I suppose. Yeah, we really don't have a choice. They're preparing to take the hostages, to move the hostages. With that said, don't you think this is strange? This is too sloppy for Bayonet? I noticed it well before this. All the recent movements have lacked even a shred of logic. We found out about this space so easily. I thought it might be a trap. King of Kings, Gao Gaigar versus Betterman.
地球人の育民減るガオガイ号は地球人の育民
I know nothing about them, Abby. I don't think they're the kissing type. We found out about this space so easily. I thought it might be a trap. If it is, we'll just have to deal with it. Come on! Yeah, we have to save those people. Look, they're coming to rescue us. We're finally free. A little sleepy still. What were they going to do with so many hostages? Apparently, Bionet was successfully mass-producing pseudo-Zonder metal. They probably figured they could always use some extra human hosts. How could they? Even Bionet should be aware of all the suffering the Zonder robos caused. Let's get these people out first. Mamoru, go check the back room. Alright. I understand your anger, but you have to focus on the mission right now. Ikumi might be furious too, and yet he's worrying about me. Are you with the GGG mobile squad? That's right. Do you know about GGG? Well, I suppose I should show you my appreciation. Thank you for saving my kid. Kid? Or saving me, kid. Don't call me a kid. I'll have you know I'm 20 years old. My, that makes you 5 years older than me. You certainly don't look the part, though. So you're 15? Is this a friend of yours, Mamoru? Mamoru? No, we just met. Anyway, this isn't the time to chat. She's the last hostage we need to take to safety. Yes, please pardon me. Would you mind telling me your names? I'm Mamoru Amami, the captain of the GGG Mobile Squad. Ikumi Kaido, vice captain. Ikumi Kaido, so cool. My name is Alouette Pommiers. Bionet kidnapped me and friends and brought me to this forsaken place. I was terrified. Perhaps it's not all bad. I did get to meet you, Kaido. Could this be fate? Yes, it has to be. This was all a blessing in disguise. Sorry to interrupt your train of thought, but we really should get you to safety. Oh dear, it is an earthquake. Ukumi, right. What is happening? Go straight that way. You should be able to reach the others. Alright, Kaido. See you soon. Well, she's a pretty forthright girl. Let's go, Mamoru. We have to do it. Yeah, we need Gaigo. That's the one. I'm so excited saying the G words. You found bravery. Arrival. Okay, I will select that ship. Good old Huckbane. We really need to get that SRX some love out there today. Presence of multiple robot unit confirmed. We believe them to be affiliated with Bionet. GGG reports that all the hostages have been extracted. Send out a ground team and get them to safety at once. Our mobile team will intercept the Bionet robots. Hold on, something's coming. That's IFF confirmed. It's Gaigo, affiliated with the Gutsy Global Guard Mobile Squad. This is Mamoru Amami, captain of the GGG Mobile Squad. Thank you for your assistance. I know the timing is a bit off, but we're ready to cooperate in taking down Bionets. Mamoru? Is that you, Mamoru Amami? Long time no see, Amuro. So glad to see you again. You even know people in GGG? Amuro Ray's been everywhere. I've known them for a decade now. We've both grown a lot since we last saw each other. Show me that you've inherited his soul. You got it. Orbit base, do you copy? This is orbit base. Chief Gaigo is signaling for you to authorize final fusion. Hehehe. Finally time to unveil our Gao Gaigo to the famous dry cruise. Alright, final fusion approved. Final fusion program drive. This is the music we love to hear in the Super Robot Wars. Never seen a second of this show. It's a good song. That must be the GGG's Gao Gaigo, the successor of the King of Braves Gao Gaigar, who protected the Earth during the Primeval War 10 years ago. That makes it the new King of Braves, huh? Bionet's robots are being controlled by pseudo Zonder metal. They didn't get a chance to implant hosts, so feel free to go all out. Got it, I'll do my best. Wow, Izui's all pumped. GGG equals Braves, and Braves equals heroes. And of course, Izuru can't help being excited in front of his beloved heroes. All units, assist Gao Gaigo and intercept Bionet. Let's go, Mamoru. Alright, let's show them the power of the King of Braves! Go Gagar. Go Gagar. Okay, move it on up. Haha, you can't hit Kane. I said that, but I was getting hit by less than 28% yesterday. No damage. No damage. Switching to beam rifle. No joy, no joy. Just impacted on the surface. Is this Zonder metal? Let's see if Bright can actually land some damage.
相手は重装
But these the lesbian robots.
メガリュウ手法発射
I don't think so. I mean, as a strike team, they're all probably not lesbians, as represented in the show. I don't know. Unfortunately, this is still Super Robot Wars 30, so Super Robot Wars Y will have the Witch from Mercury. And then we'll get the lesbian robots. Let's just hope that I shoot him down with this.
パワー勝負ならこっちだってお手のもんだぜ。当たれ面倒派ガウンゼロサ
Supposedly they took so long to work on Super Robot Wars Y because they were revamping the engine. So they could make new games faster. So maybe we'll get G-Quux sometime soon. Like in 2 years. Still love this theme song. How's it going, Rob?
僕 3G ブルー機動部隊の副隊長だ。ドリルにギリギリだった。
Lots of drills here. Things aren't going, your brain turned itself off a few hours ago. Turned off and didn't go to sleep?
パワーが劣っている分は手数でカバーだ
Oh yeah.
今がチャンスだ
Haven't had that happen for me in a while.
ここからだ
Usually have to do anything I can to stop Knots from racing.
終わりだ
I did not sleep super well last night. I remember waking up a whole bunch in the middle of the night.
やってみせるよ
Well, that's sort of the normal story anymore. Kind of assuming everybody in my squad could take one hit. Does that do damage, or is it no projectile damage? There's no projectile damage, huh? Oh. That's not good.
Follow するぜ K
駿河は周囲の援護に回って全センサー最大化 出力最大で発射。
Yeah, for me it's normally just middle of the day, too exhausted to even sit down and watch a movie.
重い攻撃で来ると分かっていれば手を貸すわ。悪いけど
Marvet destroyed them. Yeah, I don't know why they're just not doing any damage. Is that range base? Lost HP increases hit and evasion rates, critical rate, and defense. The higher the level, the greater the effects. It does reduce damage. That's what's doing it? If that's just the case, I just go on like 4 units and just can't do anything. Copying, pasting, hash it into a big ass XML file, as you do, then play to run a Slave's Fire, and hit my decision fatigue limit. Twilight Zone reboot, hosted by Jordan Peele. I might check that out later. I've been meaning to check out, Nope. I think that was like his second movie after Get Out. And we haven't seen that. I would love to. And then on the other end of the spectrum, I think we're gonna watch Conclave one of these nights. Yeah, Nope is really good. I don't know why we haven't watched it yet. I think something always comes up. I thought the real life Conclave, if it hasn't already started, it's starting soon. But we're gonna check out the movie. Get us some Stanley Tucci. Zonder Barriers, what does that? So details. Nullify any attacks that do less than 2,000 damage at high morale. One Guido holding it down to interim pontiff. Yeah, I found out this week that one of the things you can't bet on is what the new pope's gonna be. This should be more than 2,000 damage. So this should hit. I was telling Abby, I meet all the requirements to be a pope. It's that I believe there are laws explicitly against it, against pope netting. As opposed to like other sporting events. I'm supposed to have you stand by for a little bit. It sucks that the strike team can't actually do any damage, but yeah, so I was told that you couldn't do that. I'll bet you $1 that it's not George Santos. Ooh. What happens if the what happens if the Pope is in prison? That's probably already been answered at some point in history. But I'm also not sure George Santos is in good standing with the Catholic Church. You think he's a diplomatic community? I need to look up. I'm not exactly sure what anti-pope is. I know being pope sounds cool. I don't know about the whole anti-pope business. Okay, well Asagi's almost dead, so we're gonna have to. We're just dodging with her right now because if I'm not doing at least like, what, 2,000 or 3,000, then wasting it. At 7 points in history, there have been disputed conclaves. You end up with more than one pope. Okay, that's sounding familiar. Lights just turned on here. Ooh, and a delicious coffee. Thank you, Abby. You want to say hi to Rob? Did you say anything? I couldn't hear.
先ほどの攻撃による被弾箇所なし。
それは何よりです。近づいてきてくれたなら。
Whichever one you think is the real one, whichever one you think is the real one is real, and all the other ones are anti-popes. Okay. I think she thought she was whispering into the microphone, but she didn't. We kind of have a multiple microphone situation in the room, so I guess she talked to the anti-microphone. So this Zonder metal business is why I'm gonna have to start paying money to upgrading my mechs, because if I'm not doing enough damage to break through the barrier, then I'm doing. I don't get XP, pretty sure, on those attacks. So it's kind of a waste until I get a high enough spirit ability. You know, you think going to church and catechism and all that, you'd learn more about the Pope, but you really don't. I learned more about the Pope in history class. And apparently not enough to remember anti-Pope. So that's the education system here. Let's see. Action. We definitely want to counter. All the fun Pope stuff is secular and embarrassing. That it is. Hey, I love being hit with a 0% attack. 0% chance. Yeah, the main reason I'd want to watch Conclave is because big Stanley Tucci fan. Love pretty much everything he's been in. And I think I remember a story when they were making it. I think it was like John Lithgow was upset because everywhere they went in Italy, like during the filming process, people would like walk right past him and like hang out with Stanley Tucci and be like, "Oh, we love you." He's like, "When I walk around with this guy, I'm nobody." I mean, what do you expect when you're with Stanley Tucci in Italy? I hope we don't find out that he's secretly a bad guy. He seems so reasonable and smart and fun and nice. Big Night was my my favorite movie of last year. Tony Shalhoub and Stanley Tucci. Favorite movie that I saw last year. It wasn't like it didn't come out. Stay sharp, everyone. There's something different about this Bionet robot. What do you mean? Unlike the others, its core has human hosts. Its power is on a completely different scale compared to those controlled by Pseudo-Zonder Metal's automatic functions? Basically, this is their ace in the hole. Once we take it down, the day will be ours. Let's go, Ikumi. If there's a host in there, we have our work cut out for us. Beethoven is the dog movie, right? It wasn't The Big Short. Margin Call. He was in Margin Call as well. Where did I put my phone at? I believe he is in whatchamacallit, The Kingsman. Let me see, is there anything I've seen more recently than The Kingsman? Nope. He's in BoJack Horseman. Herb Kazaz and Mr. Liberatore. I've not seen BoJack though. He's in a lot of different stuff. He's in Hunger Games Mockingjay Part 2. He's in Muppets Most Wanted. He's in a video called I'm Fast as the train engine. Yeah, we're over to Margin Call. He's in Space Chimps 2. This guy's got range. He can do everything. He's in one episode of Monk. Road to Perdition. I don't remember him in that, but it's been so long since I've seen that. Probably 23 years ago when it came out. Oh my god, I'm still scrolling in like the 90s. Hundreds of movies, this guy. I haven't seen a Muppets movie since Muppets Take Manhattan. Probably like in the late 90s.
敵の出方を待つ必要はありません。重粒子衝撃砲攻撃用意。
重粒子衝撃砲攻撃用意。
1番2番撃ち方始め。
Muppets Take Manhattan is actually cinema. It is very good. Holy shnikes. Okay, I just want to check out his potential 5, so more likely to crit, less likely to take damage, more armor, still normal 2000 Zonder barrier. Okay. Should be enough to take him down.
生き残ってみせる。
This is the Shrike team.
私たちの連携を見せるよ。足止めは任せな。
One of the best parts of victory.
もらった。コニー、やっておくれ。
All these lady pilots. All of them like 7 feet tall. They're not that tall, but they're taller. They're kind of jumping the gun over red and blue, because I know red and blue can damage stuff. But yeah, I've not seen a lot of modern Muppets.
数の上ではこちらが有利だ。マヘリア。もらった。これに。つらきたい。行け。
I guess Kermit and Miss Piggy got separated or got divorced. I don't exactly know how Muppet marriage works. Barely know how human marriage works.
子供や主楽隊だけに活躍させるわけには。物干し団の威力なら。直撃。そこ。
I just don't want my people to die, so we're doing good there. Less dying.
張り切りすぎて下手こくなよ、イズル。そう言われるとやっちゃいそう。相手を追い込むんだ。そこだ。はあ。
Got him. Zero percent shoot down, scary.
なんとしてもここで食い止める。突破口を開く。
I don't exactly. I like vaguely know how the morale system works in this game, but I don't know how to lower enemy morale.
ちゃんとできたみたいだね。
There's probably a skill for
なん
that.
だよ、ちゃんとって。
I
パワー勝負ならこっちだってお手のもんだぜ。当たれ念動波ガウンゼロサ。
His attack had little Bandai Namco, not the Bandai Namco, yeah, the Bandai Namco like glasses. But I've been going through the Zatoichi Blind Swordsman movies, and they're really good. They made a ton of those very quickly, and each one, I guess the screenwriters were like, let's make sure we have 2 cool fights. Let's have 2 fights we've never done before. And the last one I watched, he did a fight underwater. But he still has that lightning fast blade, so he's just chopping men up and chopping men down. I'm gonna go somewhat in level of trying to go somewhat in level of lowest to high level.
押し負けたりしないはずだ。ドリルに
さすが副隊長。
隊長に褒められて光栄だ。
Sure. Kobu's gonna get some XP.
パワー自慢か。カンナとの特訓が役に立ちそうだ。
Apparently, the Sakura Wars 2 that I read recently got a full English patch for. Well, they said that they thought they were like text complete on it, and they're like going through past fix any mistakes or anything that's needs to get cleaned up a bit. We'll just shoot one down. I played a little bit of the Wii one. Just because if you have a good robot game, you need a good musical. And Sakura Wars and their combat review is very much that. Well, I wanted to level this guy up, and we're doing it. Another knee. Oh no, new attack. There's gonna be another knee to the groin. You'll have your heal up for a round, I think. Yeah, not doing the minimal amount of damage needed, so. Even the shorter battles take time to play out. It's already been an hour. Very important to get Haro experience. I'll take that for him.
自慢のパワーが通用すると思うなよ。ディープスラッシャー。八つ咲きにして。
We're gonna end this phase here. I want him to get in range of our capital ships a little bit. Oh, already a person sacrificed to that robot. You dodged an 81%, and so you're getting hit by 16%. That's math, baby. You got it right.
火力を集中させろ。メガ粒子砲、撃て
Not sure where I can't, I should have something that's within a proper range. Radar? Or wide range strategic recon, that's what I want. Maybe gets a free analyze. Excellent. There's a good chance this doesn't do enough damage. It did, just barely. Kind of banking on the fact that we'll just be able to end this here. %, hit, and we'll dodge. This is going to be a big hit. Monogame. And big misses with him.
回避成功だ。
Land hit, do damage, get
スピー
XP.
ドで相手のパワーを抑え込む。一気に飛び込む。逃がすものか。ごお。 危機回避力は抜群だな。
No level up.
子供やシュラッター
We
だ
love
け
our
に活
Victory
躍させ
Gundam
るわけ
music.
にはモノホスターの威力なら直撃そこ。
あとはガオガイ号に任せてくれ。
Oh, actually, this might be the end here. On the assist attack. We'll see. Or it didn't do enough damage. One level 12 left. Just in case.
お前の相手は
I think it can still say the shoot down
こういう時は
damage reduction kicks in.
打ち抜く。はあ。
Oh my god, 12 points more, 12 points less, and that would have not, that would have done 0. Good job, Izuru. The host-controlled robot has stopped moving. We will secure the core. Core secured. It's over. I'm afraid not. Just to be on the safe side, we should purify the core now. Agreed, I'll do it. Curatio, Tenerita, Sectio, Salis, Coctera! What's he doing? According to the database, he's performing the purification. Apparently, that restores a human possessed by Zondra metal back to normal. So we get to see whoever was controlling the robot, right? Oh, what's the matter? Yeah. It's Dr. Thanatos, leader of the Bionets. Thanatos? Impossible. There's no way the leader of the Bionet would turn himself into pseudo-Zonder robo-hosts. I've seen his face on the records. It's him, I'm sure of it. Captain Amami, we will keep Dr. Thanatos in custody for the time being. He will be questioned by the proper authorities. Understood. Something's off. Usually after I purify a Zonder host, they cry and regret their evil actions, and yet... Yeah. You must be the 26th test subject. Yeah. Yes. The Star Child from the Trinary Solar System. Yeah. I can't wait to dissect you. Get out of there, Mamoru. There's something wrong with them. But... Yeah. Ectoflex from... Yeah. Thanatos. Fainted. What happened? You're... Betterman Lamia. Betterman? Captain Amami. What is a Betterman? Betterman. Primates who have surpassed the limits of mankind. Life forms with superior environmental adaptability. Yeah. By consuming animus seeds born from the human body, they can mutate into other forms. They can do what? What is a better man doing here? Taking this human. I heard his voice in my head. Me too. Was that telepathy? That's one of the abilities of a better man. Access to the limpid channel. What do they need Thanatos for? The upcoming confrontation. Confrontation? Against who? Come back inside Gao Gai Go, Mamoru. We're going after him. We're gonna Gao Gai go after him. We made it. Betterman, tell us what you need Thanatos for. Creatures of light. Creatures of what? Are you talking about Mamoru? Betterman Lamia, who or what are you going to fight? A revolution is coming. Dimensional space will be conquered. And then all living creatures will be turned to lights. All will be turned to lights. We will fight so that we can return to the birthplace of the soul. We? Others like you? Mamoru, look! There are 7 Bettermen! Sarah, the animus born from the one called Thanatos. A Socius seed without a doubt. Now I can open the Socius path. A dimensional tear? Did she open an ES window by herself? They're taking away Thanatos. Creatures of light. If men seek to survive and thrive, then the Conqueror King must be fought. Head towards the sky that the Jewel of Life points towards. What are you trying to tell us? I don't understand. They're gone. The tear is closed. They really pulled one over on us. I don't understand what Betterman Lamia was trying to tell us. But I do have a feeling that sooner or later, I'll be fighting against this Conqueror King. Okay, let's try and do this properly this time. I am Mamoru Amami, captain of the GGG Mobile Squad. As ordered by the chief, I hereby join the dry cruise. Ikumi Kaido, vice captain. I'm Gao Gai Go's main head driver. GGG Chief Akamatsu has briefed me about you. Thank you for joining us. You'll definitely be a valuable asset to our team. As for the hostages rescued from Bionet, the EFF will take care of escorting them back to their homes. Hopefully this is the last we'll ever hear of Bionet. I wouldn't be so sure about that. I can't consider this case closed until we find an explanation for their confusing behavior recently. And Thanatos' especially abnormal behavior today may be the key to solving the mystery. You don't have to worry about it alone. From now on, you can rely on us for anything. Understood. I might do just that. So it's true that you've known them since they were children, Lieutenant? Very much so. I fought alongside the previous GGG Mobile Squad, Gai Shishio, a great many times 10 years ago. And that's when we became friends with Koji Kabuto's little brother, Shiro. They were just children back then, but now they are the next generation of Braves. You want me to talk about making me feel old? I have to say, you really changed, Kaido. You become much less closed off. Well, I suppose some of Mamoru's hopelessly cheery personality rubbed off on me. Hey, Ikumi. I've been meaning to ask. Your machine is a successor to Gao Gai Gar, right? But it's a two-seat machine, unlike Gao Gai Gar. Come to think of it, Gai Shishio would perform the final fusion alone to form Gao Gai Gar, from what I remember. Gao Gai Gar's core was Galleon, the spaceborne mechanical line from the Trinary solar system. However, Gao Gai Go employs a completely Earth-made core machine, the Kaikuseigen Gai. Kaikuseigen Gai, or Kaikuseigen. If I remember right, they were a series of neuronoids, manned investigation pods with that name. neuronoids can only be activated through the dual impulses emitted by the brains of a pair of special individuals called dualkinds. So that's why the two of you pilot Gaogai go together. A hybrid of extraterrestrial and pure Earth technology. Truly the next generation of Braves. Incidentally, GGG Chief Akamatsu was the developer of the original Kaku Seijin series. Ah, speaking of which, Chief Akamatsu left a message for you. If you ever go into space, come visit us at the orbit base. Knowing him, he'll also want to know more about the robots and the drag crews. Oh, and one more thing. You should go see Commissioner Saijima at the Tokyo Metropolitan Police Department ASAP. The MPD? What's the point of meeting with a terrestrial police department? You wouldn't ask us without a good reason. We should do as he says. Very well. We will add it to our schedule the next time we go to Japan. Thank you, Captain Mitsuba. The Dry Cruise. This is going to be our new battleground. We'll do our best, Guy. We will inherit the souls of your braves and make you proud. And a bunch of money and bonuses. MXP. Do I have enough to upgrade research yet? Not even close. So the goal is here, I would like to upgrade this to get the 8th level of AOS. And then it'd be nice to get the max level of cheaper upgrades. Or at least 20% off on weapon upgrade. I don't know why the tablet keeps pausing the stream either, Abby. I usually try to pump up the main games like mech. So I'll hit the XXX I have right now first. The Huckbean 30. I'll probably upgrade him up first, and then I don't know. I might try to shore up some of the weaker ones so they can actually fight in battles. The capacitive sensing on yours reads from the bezel sometimes. Is that one of the Magic Knight Rayearth girls? Yes, hey Gwen. We unlocked the Magic Knight Rayearth girls last time. And they're relatively high level, so I'm not sure I'll bring them in anytime soon. We got Hikaru, we have Fu. Where's Umi at? Umi got a couple less levels. And here's girl Quattro Bagina, known by nobody else. Definitely not Shar Aznable. Let's see. Nunnally and Zero of the Black Knights visit a refugee camp, but a trap awaits them. Let's go get some new buddies. Oh, Gwen, I got another email today. It's like at 9:15. At 9:15, the Criterion Closet line was already full again. So like, I don't think I want to travel somewhere to wait many hours early in the morning, only to be like, turns out you can't make it. And also, the people who do make it need to be in line for 12 hours. Of course I'll speak to the Earth Federation Assembly about having Britannia accept these refugees. However, I have no direct power over the decision-making process. I'll try to have them respond as soon as possible, but your help will be critical as well. Nunnally v. Britannia, honorary advisor with the World Humanism Agency, has at this refugee camp here in the Hashfest region of South Asia. Promise to help ensure these refugees will find new homes. Everyone present hopes this is a major first step to solving the problems faced here. This has been Millie Ashford reporting on location with... Well, wait just a moment. Something's approaching. Are those nightmare frames? Mysterious KMFs. Could they be a part of a terrorist organization? Wait, there's another KMF now. What's the machine? That's the machine of Zero, the advisor director of the Order of the Black Knights. It seems Zero is going to protect honorary advisor Nunnally. What? What's going on here? Anyone who dares try to break the peace Lelouch left to us will face me. No, Zero. Suzaku took up the mantle of Zero? Good luck making waffles, Gwen. He's so fast, just as my sister predicted. Zero is special indeed. Unfortunately for him... I mean, he's no Lelouch v. Britannia. That spot is exactly where my sister foretold he'd be. Ugh. The trap? How'd they know exactly where I'd be to set it? It's over, Zero. You're coming with me. Suzaku! Unfortunately, the Kingdom of Zelkistan has refused to grant the Dry Crews permission to enter its territory. Robber, sovereign citizen. The Kingdom of Zelkistan, the invincible nation of warriors, which has defied even the superpowers' attempt to meddle in its affairs. With minimal natural resources, their greatest export is soldiers, which makes them basically a mercenary corps on the scale of a nation. Thanks for the info dump. No one expected something like this to happen right as we headed to go investigate suspicious activity in Zelkistan, though. I feel so sorry for poor advisor Nunnally. She must be so scared. So Uso, what suspicious activity are we talking about exactly? Got any idea? Oh, like Asaki just said, the Kingdom of Zelkistan's main export is soldiers. If you think about it, the current situation of the world is practically harvest time for them. There's some who think they might be assisting in the acts of terror occurring worldwide. Crazy to think that there's someone out there who just doesn't actually want peace. And right as we head out to investigate, honorary advisor Nunnally is kidnapped. So we think there's something to do with Zelkistan? There was a TV crew during recording who got away, and their footage showed some unknown KMFs involved. However, we know from reports that KMF development groups that there's not many engineers who could make high-performance KMFs like those. The last piece is that Zelkistan's been aggressively recruiting just such engineers ever since the Zero Requiem, which... We all remember the Zero Requiem. This refers to the plan to end all conflict in the world with the death of the tyrannical Emperor Lelouch. The plan was devised by Lelouch himself with the assistance of Suzaku and a few others. The plan consisted in having Emperor Lelouch be hated by the entire world before being killed by the leader of the Order of the Black Knights, Zero. Actually Suzaku in this case, instead of Lelouch taking the persona, during a worldwide live broadcast, thus ending the tyrannical rule of the Holy Britannian Empire and leading the world towards a peaceful era. The truth was never revealed to the public. Lelouch v. Britannia went down in history as the evil emperor. Well, given how they're blowing off our investigation, I'd say we're definitely on the right track. The one thing I don't get is, what the heck does Zelkistan get out of kidnapping that poor little girl? That's hard to say. From what people are saying, there haven't been any demands from the honorary advisor's kidnappers. That Nunnally girl, she was a big part of the war with the evil Emperor Lelouch. I tracked that some people would hold a grudge over that, right? Maybe, but it's hard to connect that to Zelkistan. What should we do, Commander Mitsuba? Do we just turn back? No, we're going to investigate Zelkistan. However, the EFF supports all nations' right to self-determination. We can't enter the territory on nothing more than circumstantial evidence. So the next step is to collect solid evidence to justify our investigation. That's not Char's style. Char's style is to plant some evidence and then use that for false justification. So then. Yes, it will be dangerous, but we need to start with an undercover investigation. I've been told that there's a team that has already gone in ahead of us, so you'll link up with them. I'll go. I've got some martial arts skills. I think I could pull my weight. The sentiment's appreciated, Lieutenant Ogami, but I'm not sure you'd do the best job of blending in with Zilkstan. Ikumi and I would be well suited to a mission like this, Captain. True. We have to consider the possibility that you might be discovered. The GGG is too public of an institution for its members to participate in an operation like this. The right person for the job would be someone not affiliated with any military or other EF organization and able to come across as well-traveled. Send Space Colon Pal to lie to the Space UN. Yeah. I think there's multiple Space UNs at this point. Depending on what side of the EFF Xeon other battles you fall on. Edge, I'm nominating you for our infiltration team. Me? Won't you do it? Fine. Not like I can refuse. Yes, we made it to Zilkstan, and my phone still works, thankfully. It's been a year, huh? A year since Jeremiah handed him over to me. Surely. Thank you again for helping me. You were the only one who could do it back then. Yes, I'll make it happen. Zilkstan still has a working gate. That's what I'm betting on. Alright, I've got to hang up. Pray for us, Shirley. We could use all the help we can get. Now then. Lelouch! You all thought he was dead! You all thought he was killed as the evil god emperor. But look at him now. Not dead. That's a big reveal in the anime. Don't worry, there's nothing scary. Nothing can hurt you here. Nothing. So you're the agent from the dry cruise? Yeah, more or less. Name's Edge. Nice to meet you. I'm Colin Kozuki. I should be a college student, but I'm also part of the Black Knights Reserves. And I'm Sayako Shinozaki. We're glad to have your help. Everything we know, we've already sent to you. If we want more, we're going to have to infiltrate either a political or military facility. Colin Kozuki, the ace of the Black Knights who fought against the evil Emperor Lelouch, huh? That was a long while back. Now that the Black Knights are integrated into the EFF as a separate specialist force, I'm just a reservist. I see. So the Black Knights dispatching a regular member just in case the worst happens, huh? Heh, basically. Just one thing, please. Don't call Lelouch v Britannia the evil Emperor again. Why's that? Sorry. I can't get into it. Alright, no big deal to me, one way or the other. My team members are patrolling the perimeter. I was told you had one more member on your team? They're on standby outside the city. Let's just say they're not a fighter. Well then, we'll move in via a separate route. We should meet up again later. Good luck to you both. I really like Code Geass. I think it's a pretty good ooh. Watch this freaking out about low battery again. Let's see if I can get this charged up without the dog eating it. I really liked Code Geass. What I don't like is like they have all these different timelines and different movies and plot points, and I kind of wish people who make animes could just make the anime. Like I don't need 12 different versions of Evangelion. No one in the world knows the truth of the Zero Requiem. Lelouch is willing to take the hatred of the entire world to the grave with him, and he's still the evil empire somehow? Miss Colin. Sorry, Sayako. I just need a moment to get over it. I'd be glad to give you that moment, but we seem to be surrounded. What? It's getting noisy outside. No one's heading over this way, so we're probably not the target, but... You're... No way. Colin, goodness, you're as clumsy as you've ever been. Cece, what could you possibly be doing here? Funny, you beat me to the question. Why, every place you could be, are you here? Greetings, Miss Cece. I'm pleased to see you're well. Sayoko, you're here too, are you? We're here looking for Zero and Nunnally, by request of the Black Knights. They've been kidnapped. And without proof of their complicity, we can't accuse Zoxan of aiding the kidnapping without risking a diplomatic hissy fit. But given how local forces are trying to eliminate us, it's clear there must be something here to find. Miss Cece, are you here investigating Nunnally's abduction? No, Cece! Just a traveler, huh? What an unlucky girl. Those two, though, they're our targets. Just remember, we want them alive. They don't necessarily need their limbs, though. Sayoko! Of course. Yeah, this is the start of the third movie, Abby. Well, my team's already beaten? You're real fighters. You're in charge, then. Gotta say, this kind of blows as a tourist attraction. Sort of rough on your average rich fat Britannian, isn't it? Really? I thought a bunch of rabid Federation dogs would love nothing more than a fight. Oh, I love me a good fight. But how about we make it one-on-one instead? I mean, that sounds lovely, but you see... I'm no knight or samurai, fool. Got you. Miss Callan, what on earth are you thinking? Heh. Now there are more than one of you? Who are you, anyway? Please, Miss Callan, get a hold of yourself. Shut your mouth or I'll shut it for you. She sees me as that man, doesn't she? Could this be a guess? Oh well, you know about Gias, do you? Now I'll need to look into your backgrounds. Who are you? Hey, sorry to bother you. I can tell you're busy. Still, figured you'd be the right person to ask. I'm looking for a man. Oh, so you knew I was busy? Well, if you step into a fight knowingly, you best not complain when you die! What? How'd he dodge my knife at this range? Now that's one rude way to answer a simple question. If you're gonna be like that, then you'd better not be the one complaining when I smack an answer out of you. Very well then. What the hell? Now there's a whole lot more of them. Fine, that works. I'll just cut them all down. What is he doing? Miss Collin, we must retreat for now. Come on, get back here. How is he doing this? Like he is supposed to drive its victims to self-destruction in their own confusion. That's a whole lot of gibberish that still ain't answering my question. Oh no, it can't be. Is he just a massive idiot? Ugh. I can't believe I missed. You. I just killed you. Much your misfortune, death means nothing to me. Fine. Then you're next. Ah, I guess that swapped its victim's perception of others' identity. It still won't work on me, though. You can't be. Sorry, you picked the wrong fight. But you must be. My apologies. I did not intend to be so rude to a former master. I will return another time. That must mean he's a part of their branch. What the hell? Now they're all gone and it's a bunch of women. I don't know who you are, but your raging stupidity appears to have saved us all. He's Goku! Man! You're a maniac. Did anyone tell you that? Actually, I probably have before because it's nothing new. When you start swinging that sword around, I thought you'd finally lost your last screw. Can't you all just shut up? You know, you might have just picked a fight with the local army. We're probably in danger hanging out here. Let's get moving. Wait, hold on, I haven't even... Look, I'll go sniff out the information you're looking for, alright? Man! Fine, let's get going then. Okay, who was that? I haven't the foggiest. Ah! Exclamation point. Master Lelouch? He can't be. Lelouch is dead. How? Ah! It's okay, Lelouch. You're safe, I promise. Ah! Cece, what is going on? He's Lelouch and he's also not Lelouch. What? Zoxan's darkness. I want to finish up the rest of this coffee. Ugh. Didn't stretch a little bit. Just stand up because I've been sitting down for like almost 2 hours now. Ugh. What the heck are these? Saw something on my shelf that I didn't even know I had. Okay. Another sip of coffee and let's get going. Okay. The prison is entering visual range. Well, we did end up forcing our way into Zoxan. Hopefully that works out. According to the Black Knight's infiltration team, there's undeniable proof to be found at the prison. Those serious eyes of Collins. They're the sort of thing that's worth betting on. Our purpose here is to be a diversion, not to engage in combat. Let's allow Zoxan to take the initiative here. Kingdom of Zoxan Temple. It seems a Federation ship's intruded upon our territory. I see. We should assume the former Master is associated with them. Master VV's predecessor. Cece, of all people. Is her arrival at this time at this place a revelation? Or is it an offering, I wonder? On top of that, her goal is the Aramu Gates in the Wailing Prison. Where is Shalio right now? He's still at the prison. I would assume His Majesty is seeing to the prisoner as well. Tell him to return immediately. Shestal, I want you at the prison instead. Namjala Latek, as the sign of the great Forganar, I, Shestal, shall show them what it means to possess battle genes. Those are names that are hard for me to say. So Zero. No. Suzaku Kururugi. I'm looking forward to another fulfilling conversation with you. Why don't we talk about nightmare frame piloting? That sounds fun. I want to know every little thing about your strength. You seem pretty strong yourself, so why don't we start with you? How'd you know everything I was going to do in that fight? You even had a trap ready in the exact spot I was going to retreat to. Do you have a guess? What? You're back on that? No. You get to answer my questions. Don't forget that Nunnally's in our care. You're even more despicable than I thought. Indeed I am. I'll do anything I have to in order to be the strongest in the world. What? Strength. Pure strength is what I need to protect what matters to me. Suzaku Kururugi, I'm going to take every bit of your strength. Still, I think we're done for today. My sister's calling for me. Don't worry, Suzaku Kururugi. I'll be back. You're going to be a sacrifice for my strength. The diversion from the dry cruise got us in easily enough, but... Sorry. Yesterday's clothes were coated in mud. You'll have to put up with that outfit for now, okay? It's possible that Lelouch inherited the code from Charles. What? The one that makes you immortal? Yes, but Lelouch uses Gias afterwards as well. Ultimately, the Zero Requiem happened with the question of the code unresolved. So it was after all that where Shirley got involved? She's a civilian. No one was bothering to watch a silly teenager. I had her bring Lelouch's body in secret to a location Jeremiah had prepared. After that, I tried to reconstruct Lelouch in C's world. You tried to what? The reason I can't die is because I replace any defective body parts with those constructed in C's worlds. If you want to be precise, you can essentially say I have backup bodies stored away there. The problem here is Lelouch killed God in C's world. Because of that, I can no longer freely enter it. Hold on a second. You didn't have any problems reviving yesterday. There's probably some parts left over. One way or another though, Lelouch's mind is missing. Lost. So, who is this guy then? Essentially a void inside Lelouch's body. The last traces of who he once was. Cece. Is that really what Lelouch wanted? I still have a promise to keep him. And so you just went ahead and... I know. And I don't intend to leave him like this forever. That's the reason I came here. There's an organization here in Zilkstan, split off from the Gias Order, called Farloff. If I can use the Arumu Gate, an access system into C's world which they control, even there's a chance. You seriously telling me, like, a place like this has something like that? Oh yeah, at the I guess you find out in the 3 movies he does attack and dethrone God. This used to be a temple, actually. Even if now they use it as a prison for bandits and political prisoners. So if you can access C's world or whatever from here, you can resurrect Lelouch? All I can say is, there's a chance. What? There's no point in worrying about whether it'll work. Right now there is hope, even if it's faint. That's all we need. Let's go. Sayoko's going ahead to scout out the conditions inside. First, let's rile things up so it's easier for us to move around without attracting attention. Well, that's quite the ruckus. I stole a key from one of the wardens and freed all the prisoners here. I've also provided them armament, so they should begin rioting any moment. I should hopefully buy us some time, but... Let's move. The Arumu Gate is on its lowest floor. Well then, I'll continue to escalate the situation to cover you. The Arumu Gate. So that's the Arumu Gate. It's completely swamped in groundwater. That's to our benefit. Thanks to that, it's still here completely untouched. Well, here I go. CC, well, take care of Lelouch. You keep an eye out here. Got it. Let's go, Lelouch. Don't you worry, we're gonna put an end to you being like this. Please, Lelouch, come on home. Looks like your game ends here. What's your problem? Hurry up and escape. Escape? Now why would I ever need to escape? You're no prisoner, are you? I mean, you can call me a prisoner in the most technical like of senses, but it might be more accurate to call me warden. Seems to me, I need to lay down law on some intruders, huh? Lelouch. I made it, but what's going on? Why have people's consciousness stopped going nowhere? Ah! Lelouch's fear, it's... Of course, it's Charles. So the remnants of your ambition, your last thoughts, made up this barrier. Why Charles? Charles, when Lelouch killed God, did you become sand in the gears of this world? Stop, Charles. Don't leave your regrets behind. Let Lelouch go free. No, I have to do something. What's left of his consciousness will get swallowed up. Lelouch, we have to leave. Yes, this isn't Charles. This is Euphemia, Rollo. All the souls of people Lelouch knew are coming to him. Ugh. Finally awake, are you? Now mind you, might end up wishing you stayed asleep, huh? I'm sorry, Cece. I couldn't keep you safe. You did just fine, Black Knight Girl. You were just unlucky enough to face me. Anyhow, sounds like things are getting noisy upstairs, so I'm gonna go check on it. You finish things here, Z. You got it, Warden. When they walk up to the gate, I think their bodies are left in this world, but their consciousness traveled. So I think he just like clubbed her at the doorway. Or maybe she passes out when she comes back through. I forget exactly. It's been long enough where I've seen the movie. So you're supposed to be immortal, aren't you? How far does that go, huh? What if we burn you? Can you die in lava? Now if that sounds bad, how about you tell us what you were doing on the other side of that wall? Sounds like that high and mighty of glorious old Zilkstan wants to know all about it. I have nothing to say. That so? Guess that means we're gonna have to make this hurt. Don't do anything violent. If you want away inside a woman's heart, there's a right way to go about it. And who the hell are you? You with our intruders here? Not as such, but we do have our own business with these ruins and with that woman. I don't like your pretty faces. On top of that, busting in here while I'm busy. Mr. Z. Good timing. You butts play with these idiots. But sir. Ah! I told you, don't get in my way. It's that crazy guy from yesterday. You again. Wendy's brother and the Orphe flower woman. I've been hot on your damn trail. I'm going to get you to tell me where that claw is, even if I have to drag it out of you. I have nothing to say to you. If your mouth has nothing, then we'll ask your body. It seems we've got plenty of customers. Joshua's brother. You keep out of this. Silence. The claw's life is mine to end. Joshua told me about you. He told me your wife was killed by the claw too. But look, damn it, the claw killed Elena. He's mine. Both of you shut up. Don't leave me out of this. This is our prison. We've got a problem. The Royal Guard will be arriving any moment. We can't let them take all the credit. Get all these idiots locked up now. If you're going to get in my way, then I'll have to crush you like a bug. Cece, where's Lelouch? I don't know. Well, one way or another, we have to get out of here. Yeah. Not a chance. You may be immortal, but looks like you can still be hurt. If I shoot your legs, you're as helpless as anyone. You're my prize to the bosses. You're gonna have a long, good talk with them. So this path was a dead end. You're wrong about that. That voice. Think back to Naruto. Back then, you got hurt covering for me, just like now. You may be immortal, but you allow yourself to get hurt far too easily. Oh, where did you come from? Wait a minute, you're the evil emperor himself. Haha, so that's it. Y'all were hiding this guy, huh? You on the lam? Nah, you wouldn't come all the way here as a refugee. But hey, I can dig a liar like you, really. A shame, because I despise you. I despise those of weak character. Ha, so the last Emperor Lelouch turns out to be an idiot, huh? Only an idiot would taunt me unarmed. Unarmed? Oh, I have a weapon. Lelouch V. Britannia orders you. Those of you who are my enemies, die immediately, here and now. Nam Jalal attack. Nam Jalal attack. Nam Jalal attack. They're all willing to take their own lives? So that's the power of Gias, hmm? If we had any hostility toward him, we'd already be dead. You two want to talk? Tell me where the claw is. Michael. Got it, Vasilina. We'll leave for now. You're cheesing it. You're going nowhere. Hold up. You idiots might be done, but I'm not done with you. That man and woman knew about Gias's. I have no idea who they were, but it's clear Zilxan is deeply connected with the power of Gias. I have a lot to say to you, but for now, it's nice to be back, Cece. Yes, welcome back, Lelouch. Lelouch! Colin, I'm sorry, but we'll have to catch up later. Right now we need to collect information that will help us escape. Earth Federation forces. My name is Shesthal Forganar, commander of the Kingdom of Zilxan's Royal Guard. In the name of Shama the Divine, I have come to personally bring retribution upon those who would dare violate upon our lands. Please, wait, Commander Shesthal. I'm like Captain Mitsuba Grey Valley of the Drag Crew's EFF Autonomous Corps. We don't really want, like, engage in hostilities with the Kingdom of Zilxan, really. Where's this farce of naive innocence? And after trampling our pride underfoot as you have? No, really. We just happen to be looking for a group of terrorists infiltrating your nation. That's all. Totes. So then, Mr. Shesthal, how about you help us out with our search, huh? Wheeze. What is this gibberish? Zilxan would never harbor people like the ones you describe. Looks like their cap's a real loud and proud member of the elite. The captain's trying to get him riled up, isn't she? Getting to pull his forces away from the prison. You insolent Federation fools. Fine then. Come and learn to fill Zilxan firsthand. What a shame it is that my personal KMF, the Jaja Vaka, wasn't ready for this moment. Commander! What now? We're receiving a transmission. It's coming from inside the prison. What? Can you hear me, Unit Commander? I'm sorry, but I'm afraid I have places to be. If you would kindly get out of my way. The insolent tone. Damn you, Zero. You escaped from your bindings? I'm really in a hurry. Would you mind speeding it up? I'm the captain of the Divine's Guard, Shesthal Forganar. We had the prison facility completely surrounded. Give yourself up, Zero. I repeat, give yourself up immediately. Once the facility staff are evacuated, I can make no guarantee for your safety. Furthermore, if the one previously associated with the Order surrenders peacefully, she will be treated as a state guest. To the blued and blunt one calling himself Shesthal Forganar, we are just travelers, tourists if you like. Withdraw your troops from the ridiculous siege and depart immediately. Say what you will about me, but you will apologize for insulting the Forganar name. Oh. So even mere mercenaries have the pride to actually bruise. Oh, I'm sorry. This is uncalled for, but I suppose. Even thieves and bandits need their pride at the end of the day, don't they? What? If you have any wisdom at all, flee now. But if your fool's cap is strapped on nice and tight, then take your best shots. All units, prepare to engage. We'll deal with these Federation idiots later. Man, the captain's performance just went to waste. Oh well, it is what it is. Our friend in the prison seems to have as much better knack for taunts than I do anyway. They might have been hair twirlies. All units forward. Storm. Alright, Storm Co. Barcy. Enemy forces have moved into locations you predicted, Master Lelouch. Colin! What do you think you can do with just one nightmare frame, fool? Well, you guys aren't my targets. Well, what are you doing? Well, what's going on? brief look around made it painfully obvious that the prison's been all but abandoned by the army and left to others to do as they see fit. Furthermore, it seems they had plans in place in case the army decided they needed a pay visit after all. No, 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 no! The cliff is collapsing! Chestnut Forgnar, I did warn you. If you had any wisdom at all, you would have fled. Ah! The Zuxan unit has been totally wiped out by the landslide. 0. What? Ripping the enemy's footing out from under them. That was one of Zero's signature tactics when he was commander of the Black Knights. Whoa. So you're saying the one who tricked Shesthal was? I don't know who that was, but they got some guts to be using my traps. Last, they've made a mess of my castle. Alright, let's move in to rescue any survivors and inspect the prison. One moment, ma'am. Unidentified enemy units approaching. Armors? Armors. The mobile weapons used during the age of pre-Martian pioneering. What are they doing with that many armors? Unit of armors appear to be heading toward the prison. Strikers, do you copy? This is Colin Kozuki with the Black Knights. During my investigation, I encountered a group attempting to take control of the prison. I think the army unit is with them. We read you, Colin. If they're not affiliated with Zoxan, then we don't need to hesitate to engage. Mobile team, scramble! Aw, they'll get multiple ships. Sorry, Bright. Always bring out the Huck Bean just in case. Let's see. We're bringing Amuro out. We need to bring out Char. Alan, you aren't going to beat a force that big with a dime store nightmare frame like that. Doesn't matter. I'm the one closest to them. I can't beat them, but I can slow them down. Your captain, there's a person out on the battlefield. What? Not in a mobile unit? Are they an escapee from the prison? No, I don't think so. They're wearing some kind of dark tuxedo? That's... There you are. Wake up, Dan. That's him. That crazy guy in the tuxedo who swings around the weird sword. The name ain't Crazy Guy. Well, fine then. Who are you? I'm Van of the Dawn, for now. Well, what? Not long ago, I was also called Van the Crybaby from Hell, Van the Unemployed, and Van the Dine and Dasher. Yeah, I think I get it. I also think I'm getting a headache. One way or another, if you want to fight those armors, we're fighting together. They'll get in my way and we'll be dandy. Fine, whatever, just do what you want. The armor they came down from the sky is preparing to engage the other unit of armors. Right now, I'm willing to assume the enemy of our enemy is our friend. All units help Callan and the sword-bearing armor engage the enemy. It's been so long, Van. Joe, it's you, huh? Fine then, I'll beat it out of you. Where the hell's the claw? A free succulent Chinese meal. It's time to get Grunksty. Hit him with the Grunks cannon. Oh, he's got like no pilot skills. Boom goes the dynamite. That classic catchphrase.
うさ。
One down.
行くぞクイズだ。ガンダムスパイク。
I feel like the designers for the Super Robot Wars OG series really went G Gundam on their designs. Okay, let's just do some wild shit. See. Put them next to each other in case they want to kiss. %. That's. I'm not even gonna say that's a miss. I don't want to jinx it.
すでに分かっている。食らいなさい。
Oh, thank you, Marbet.
攻撃当たらない。
相手が機械なら動きにパターンがある。オーバーハングキャノンを撃ちます。
Oh
これでは
no.
敵の誘いに乗ってるだけみたいだ。
Can't they just be cool? Oh, some iron-blooded orphans.
パターンが分かれば対策くらいするよ。間合いが甘いよ。
Yeah, we don't get to see him a lot because normally he just gets in there, gets an easy kill, levels up, and then we don't see him for a while. Let's see. This guy's from Gun X Sword or Gun Cross Sword, which I've also never seen. Slap a persist on there just in case she gets hit. Lelouch, I've got so much to say, I don't even know what to say. Instead, you're not dying again. Not on my watch, so I gotta win.
時間稼ぎはこっちでする。動きを止める。
Oh, good dodge.
腕は落ちてない。
Hey, yeah, Colin. Resist is still active, so
ミスった。
Good job.
時間稼ぎは
I mean, I didn't want her to get hit, but if she's gonna get hit, having the persist active is the best way to have it.
Oh! いきなり攻撃してくんじゃねえ。まあいい、やることはね。
Come on, 11%. That's what we love to see here.
Kusa! イライラが止まらねえ。給料分ぐらいはやるさ。前段当てる。
We'll flash these.
絶好のチャンスだったのにな。打ちそうな機会もあるもんだな。当たれよ。
Yep, keep going for the Huck Bean. I can handle these.
そういう攻撃は見飽きてんだよ。お互いに不幸だったな。避けても無駄だって。
Okay. No attacks. That yet. Kind of tripping over each other's dicks to get up here. Do some fighting. Here we go. I think the RX-78 and the Hyakushiki should be able to hold hands to move faster together. Like I'm sure the original creators of Gundam had intended. Is this G combination enough to finish? Yeah. Have you seen much Gundam, Rob? It's a long time investment to get through like Gundam, Zeta Gundam, Double Zeta Gundam, Char's counterattack, MS Origin to get the full Amuro Char story. These Mecha Serpents are, I guess, called mobile armors from Gun X Sword or Gun Cross Sword. This is kind of a normal size map. Like, I don't remember if anything happens over here. I guess we'll find out. I don't have the final objective for this mission yet. The hint they gave is that when the objective blinks like blue, that's the that's like the final objective. So something else should come in here. They do make bigger maps though. I've only seen one thing of Zoids, and I end up making a TI-83 calculator, like the TI-83 3D rendering engine to do like a Zoids like demo. Where you're like running around in like 5 frames a second as a Liger Zero. But you should watch Big O. It's been a while since I've seen it, and I remember it being amazing. Also, Big O shows up as a Big O shows up in Super Robot Wars. I forget which one. I'm not gonna read that out loud. My mom's a very nice person.
パターンの算出が容易な相手ね。
I also have only seen like I guess the Cartoon Network cut. So I don't know if stuff got omitted from like Adult Swim or if it was made for Adult Swim. I assumed it wasn't made for Adult Swim.
こっちは一発でも致命傷になるから。
And that's at least a much easier sell, right? That's like 20 episodes max, something like that. I feel like being like, hey, watch 20 episodes is better than saying, hey, buckle in for 275 episodes. Or whatever all of Universal Century Gundam is.
ヘキサで仕掛けます。これで
And then you get to meet Marvets and the Shrike team. And Haro, the real hero of Mobile Suit Gundam. I really just want to get the spot these assholes are taking up. Oh, Golgur 13. Yeah, watch Golgur 13. That is a longer one. But I enjoy Golgur 13. It just gratuitous spy sniper violence. And I feel like an easy watch. I feel like it's pretty easy to watch Golgur 13 and copy hashes and XML files at the same time. I don't remember it being something that you need a lot of concentration to stay up on the story for. Yeah, there's so many plot points I want to mention, but if you've only seen one episode, I don't want to spoil it. Just but don't play the Nintendo games. Those are like really bad games. I was thinking, oh, I'll play the Nintendo games. It'll be like a fun taste of the Go-Go world. It is not a fun taste of the Go-Go world. Or skill issue, and I can't do what Go-Go does on a NES game. You have the problem where you'd rather watch subs or focus on just an episode of TV isn't viable. Yeah, about the only time I can like focus on an episode of TV is when I'm on the rowing machine. Where I'm trying to do anything other than focus on exercising. But I've been watching ReZero, and I started off with subs, ended up just switching to dubs because it's the dub's pretty good, and I don't have to have my like I can still watch it without like having that be 85% of my attention span. At least when I can. There's some stuff that you won't find dubs for. Like when I watch the Mai Zatoichi movies. Those are all subtitles. When I sit down for like 90 minutes, it's like, okay, I'm doing that. Maybe I'm like slightly managing my clicker game in the other window. That's mostly just Zatoichi time. I don't think Mitsuba is going to be able to get in there and do any real damage. AI opponents have one difficulty setting. It seems like there's never enough time in the day to get everything I want and need to do. Like I want to do on the weekends, I want to do a couple hours stream, which, you know, reach that goal. I want to be able to play a couple hours of Atelier Yumiing, because I bought the game and just have never started it. I would love to read a couple chapters of this book. I'd like to watch a few episodes of an anime. I need to work out. And before I get half of that done, it's like 9 PM. Or 10 PM. Good job, Miyazaki. Mikazuki, I mean. I always say his name wrong. I try to imagine how much I could get done if I didn't have to work. Flash and Bullseye, because I don't have the cheaper intuition. Let me just get this out of the way. Thanks for that time on Mars. Only to be willing to stay, to just let yourself accept those peaceful moments. Shut up. I've lost friends of my own. You know I was once part of a war. Some were killed by enemies. Some were killed by traitors. Some I ended myself. But what do you think you'll find at the end of your quest for revenge? I told you, shut up! You'll find nothing. Don't you see? The final destination for your strained body and heart is nothing. So what the hell do I care? That's a shame. I truly believed you and I could become friends. But so be it. It seems you'll never be anything but an enemy of peace. My enemy. So you finally get it. As long as you're on the side of the claw, you're always going to be my enemy. This guy hates White Claws.
やっと俺の間合いに入ってくれたな。一気に詰める。シェースター
Come on, like 20,000 maybe at least. 3600. We'll take it. A team of nightmare frames is approaching. The lead machine. That's the one that beat Zero. So that machine's commanding a Zilkstani team. It's now clear as crystal that the Kingdom of Zilkstan was directly involved in the kidnapping of WHA consultant Nonali. And what of it? The KMF sending out an open channel comm, ma'am. My name is Shalio, and I am the King of Zilkstan. You ruled Zilkstan at such a young age. You're correct, yes. I'm just a powerless child. Stuck in a handicapped body, unable to even walk under my own power outside of a nightmare frame. What is it that drives me to seek power? As the ruler of Zilkstan, I will prove I am the strongest warrior. What does all this gibberish have to do with kidnapping Nunley? It was my sister's order. Besides kidnapping, what a crude accusation. We have welcomed her to Zilkstan as an honored guest! Do you really think that the Federation government will accept an answer like that? So then, we dispatch your armies to burn Zilkstan to the ground? No, that's not. Crushing a tiny little country with military might? Even if you were perfectly within your rights, I doubt the world would look kindly on that. The Federation can hardly afford that kind of PR stain after the crippling revelations of Laplace's box. You consider all of that before choosing to make an appearance? No, not really, honestly. To tell you the truth, my goal is something else entirely. As I understand, the Dry Cruise unit is quite the collection of strong warriors. You have a much bigger problem to deal with than your need for self-aggrandizements. Not a chance, pal. You don't get to just do what you want with Nunley or with us. I know you. You're Callan Kozuki of the Black Knights. What the? You're supposed to be a match for Suzuki Kururuki, I hear. It's a shame that Gedovaka is hobbling you so. Yeah, you're right. I hate to admit it, but you're right. But guess what? Apologies, everyone! Lloyd's delivery service has arrived! You're so damn late, Lloyd. Ah, you people ask for so much. I labor with my brilliant mind, and you ask me to labor even harder with my legs! I'm trying to do my best Lloyd impersonation, Abby. It's not going great. That's the other member of the Black Knights dispatch. Professor Lloyd Asplund, one of the main figures in Nightmare Frame development, now ejected from public office. And now look at me. I've fallen so far to be reduced to Rakshata's KMF delivery boy. Complain later. Open the hatch. Oh no, you're not getting away. Not when you're right in front of me. You want to be the strongest, then find a better foe than some old junker. Nice assist. I owe you one, Van of the Dawn. We've got a pilot suit ready for you as well. I do suggest wearing it. You probably won't survive piloting without it. And after all, this is my special handcrafted successor to the Gurren. Let's do this Gurren type special. The Gurren? The Red Devil of the Black Knights that once left Britannia Knights quivering in fear? Ah, yes, yes. You'll be the perfect sacrifice to prove my strength. No offense, but I'm not here to play kids' games. Oh, none taken. My sister told me to not play too much anyway. 2 minutes. You have 2 minutes of my time, all of you. Well then, it's time I was off. Peace out, Lloyd. Dry Cruise. I'll deal with the King Ego trip here. I'll deal with King Ego trip here with the Gurren. You guys keep the small fries off my back. Understood. Please be careful. Callan Kozuki. If you take me but 2 minutes to teach you, it will take me but 2 minutes to teach you how powerless you really are. Did you ever shut up? I've got a real good reason to make it back alive, so you're not taking me down. Victory conditions. Nagage Shu main shot down. It retreats on turn 5. What turn number are we on? Turn 3. Analyze across the board. Analyze. What's my support system looking like here? Passion for research. Dang it. Okay. Let's deal with some of the small fries. Let's worry on the left. We really need to make sure we kill that guy.
敵の懐に取り落ちろ。なかなか楽しませてく
In
れ
a couple turns.
ガンダムを落とせば俺の名も上がる。取ったぞ。
指導者のエゴに踊らされた結果がこれか。いけるか。
Of course, it broke Quattro.
以上はやらせん。もらった。我らには無敵の予言が。
Okay. Get a couple more intuitions to work with.
とにかく前に出る。ディープスラッシャー。行ってこい。失礼しました。どうやら少々見くびっていたようです。いただいたものはお返ししなくては。無礼をお許し。我ながら惚れ惚れするぜ。
I hit this guy hard over something. Sure, we'll give it a shot.
そんな旧世代の
That guy's gonna be worth a lot of XP if we can
全
take
セン
him
サー
down.
最大化出力最大で発射
失礼ながら大爆笑ですな。こちらの反撃を封じられるとは。
But I feel like there's a pretty limited window to handling all this. Considering I need to kill that boss for the XP, and then the other one needs to be done for the victory condition. And he retreats on turn 5. Try attacking that. Come on, Marbet.
近づく敵から対処していけば
I'm to the point where I need to start dumping money into, especially the lower level units, so they can kind of be competitive. Oh, Marbet.
当たらない
Aces. Like these transforming units. Ooh. One hit wonder, let's do it.
好きにさせるか。
I forget which game Masaki is from. But they're an OG or not from OG, a original creation. Excellent. Yeah, 78%. We'll chance it. He'll probably miss.
先手必勝だ。一気に飛び込む。逃がすものか。とどめだ。
Oh, it did hit. I just didn't want to waste spirit power on that if I could help it. Come on, Uso.
大丈夫。
Uso ready.
距離を取ったって。当たれ。
Please. Thank you.
あの方のための時間は稼げた。こちらの反撃を封じられるとは。
Actually. Bullseye, sure, let's do it. Did you shoot down? You guys are kind of glass cannons though. They're putting out a lot of damage, but they don't have a lot of pilot skills. I mean, they don't have a lot of spirits to evade or anything with. Good job, Still not a shoot down for you? $63 is a gamble. We're gambling here. Try and get this guy finished off.
ここで積まなければ。なるほど。スピードで撹乱する戦術なのですね。ここでお別れ。そういうのもあるんだ。
That's why we hit it with the persist beforehand. Well, Van about to get a whole bunch of XP. Two levels up from that. Now it's Jover. You're not getting away. Let's hear it. Where's the Claw? Where is he? Where's the man who killed Alina? Yes, I've heard. Apparently my friend stole the life of your bride. I didn't ask for a history lecture, I asked for the Claw's head. If you stand at the bow of a boat of desire, if you want to look out ahead, you see you're being dragged into despair's depths. What could you possibly hope to gain by killing Claw? I don't need to gain a single damn thing. He killed Alina, this is my revenge! And do you think that's what she'd want from you? What? Or is it simply to fill your own hollow pain? But hatred only begets more hatred, Van. All that awaits at the end of the road? A ceaseless cycle of revenge. A road with no end. You are an incredibly pure person, Van. It is that purity that drives you to see your hatred made right. But would not the woman you love rather see you set it all aside to live in happiness? Happiness. Yes, Van. Happiness. So please, stop this fighting and come. Happiness? You're going on about happiness? There's no such thing in the world. And now that Alina's gone... I see. What? You'll never underestimate the Claw's cause? You're now not but a ghost that past ought to have left behind. You shall never be able to go back. Never be able to turn away. I beg you, stop imposing your rampage upon the rest of the world. Shut up! Now you've had your chance to yak on, so now it's my turn. I'm going to beat you into a smoking wreck. Then I'm going to get you to tell me where the claw is. Now run him down, all the way to the depths of hell if I have to. This man. I don't care what any of you think. If I don't do this, I'll never be able to move on. Yeah, that's right. This is what I want. This is my future. I get to decide it. What's so wrong with doing what I want? Van. As I feared, I won't be able to best you. However, you. This is my final act of friendship. For the comrade. He self-destructed. The sword armor is, mostly unharmed, ma'am. Yeah. You okay in there, Van of the Dawn? Yeah. He's chasing someone who killed his bride, huh? Okay. Now that that's taken care of. Sure. I bet this is more heal bot, but if I can do a little bit of damage here. Well. Hit him with the wave surgery, you think? Spirits. Bullseye, spirit, persists. Start battle. Excellent, Callan Kozuki. You're even stronger in the flesh than your data ever suggested. Well, let me tell you, you pissing me the hell off is helping a whole lot with that. I don't know what trick let you beat Shuzaku, but Callan Kozuki and the Gurren type special are a whole different ballgame.
どんな相手だろうといけ
敵の速度に翻弄されているのか。そのスピードも止まって見える。これなら
そんなんじゃスザクの相手は務まらないよ。
Okay, nobody else to select. Well, they all want to hit me, but 10% chance is hopefully not going to do it. Guess I'm gonna have to take this hit.
これも命令だ。悪く思うな。行け。親父のやつ、いい仕事してるぜ。ま、サービス精神もほどほどに。
Oh, was there a size diff? Is that why he did less damage, or did I have a persist that was still up? Maybe I saw an active persists.
期待を放棄する。
If I get hit, I can always heal up with Methus.
破れかぶれの攻撃だね。戦いを選んだ以上、覚悟はできてるんだね。 この姿勢1号ね落ちな。
さあ嫌な敵に当たったか。
Please don't critical.
姉さんの作戦必ずや成功させる。そこが
やるじゃない。熱くなってきた。戦いを選んだ以上覚悟はできてるんだね。間合い入った。これでおしまい。
敵の速度に翻弄されているのか。
Well, they never got to do a single thing, did they? We'll just let him do it. Probably a bad move. With intuition, Masaki could be hitting the boss, weakening him down pretty safely.
機体を放棄する。
Marbit's over here as well. This is over here. V dash is over here.
相手が機械なら動きにパターンがある。オーバーハングキャノンを撃ちます。
We can just clean up some of these last units over here. Should be good.
狙いが甘い。
The Grunks is over there, yeah. Oh my god. Wish I could just pop up their levels so I do. Who was where? I want to take some of the slightly stronger ones over here. Weaken him down. So that my like level 11 person can get a freaking level out of this fight. By giving everybody an analyze boost, you know? And I don't know if turn 5 is going to be a I don't know if turn 5 is a beginning of turn 5 I lose, or I have until the end of my turn, and then they move out. I'd like to try to knock this out this turn, so I don't have to find that out the hard way. Shoot down there. Head him, Van. That'll do it. All yours, buddy. You're that sweet, sweet XP.
目立つやつから片付けろ。ファイナルビー
I don't want Erm bothering me for a while about XP. You're really as good as they say. It seems I need to revise my appraisal of you. Is that a fancy way to say, oh no, I got my butt kicked? Watch your mouth, Kerr. Neither I nor my sister consider this more than a prelude. You cannot lay a finger on Zilkstan. Now that we've made that clear, be gone from our borders at once. The Zilkstani forces are retreating. Well then, things seem to be dealt with. Where are you going, Lelouch? I noticed something suspicious while I was investigating the prison. Apparently someone very, very important is locked up here. Finally awake, are you, Zero? Well, no, Suzaku? Ah! Looks like they gave you a rough time. Don't worry, though. I already have total control of the prison. Lelouch. Yeah. Is it really you? Yeah? You were alive? Something like it. Something like it? You were something like alive? Don't you dare act like this doesn't matter. Of course, I probably deserve this. Again, you lied to me again. You lied to me, to Nunnally, to everyone. Was the Zio Requiem just one more amusing trick? I won't make excuses. Treat me as you will. Do you know how everyone felt? How much we... Why'd you keep it a secret? You utter goddamn spineless coward. Stop, Suzaku. Cece? Lelouch fully intended to die. This is all a result of my own selfishness. But don't push yourself, Suzaku. I'm sure it's hard enough to even try and stand with your injuries. Where are you going, Lelouch? I need to go meet a visitor. I think I understand the situation. Thank you very much, Captain Mitsuba. I understand you ventured here in pursuit of a man called the Claw. What are your plans now? What else? We're gonna follow him. I don't know what you're after, but it's clear that whatever it is, it has something to do with Zilkstan. However, Zilkstan's likely to start shoring up their defenses after today's incidents. On top of which, King Shalia wasn't wrong. The Federation can't afford to act against them. Yet, if we simply stand about wringing our hands, Nunnally will be in greater danger. Ah! You're... Lelouch v. Redtania. The man most of you likely know as the evil Emperor Lelouch. This guy's supposed to be famous or something? Are you crazy, Van? He ruled the world up just about a year ago. I'd give up, Rendy. Getting blood from a stone's easier than expecting Van to keep track of current affairs. Yeah, I mean, I know, but... I have no intention of talking about why or how I'm alive. Then can I ask you why you're here at all? I'd like you to allow me to investigate what's happening here in Zilkstan. Lelouch. I'll admit, you have the advantage of being able to act independently of the Federation. After all, you're officially a dead man. But why? That's my own concern. I don't feel the need to share it. What's with this guy's attitude? Comes out of nowhere and acts like he rules the place? Let's scram, we got nothing to gain from talking to this nut. Wait, Van, if Emperor Lelouch is going to investigate Zilkstan, we could work together. Absolutely not. See, look at this guy, said so himself. I could tell from one look at him. He doesn't answer to anybody but number one. Van, this is a stone you're casting in a glass house. Definitely. Ugh. Actually, that's perfect. What's that? Van, was it? Let me propose a deal. I'll gather investigating on your claw I'll gather information on your claw while I'm investigating Zilkstan. And what do you want in return? I'd like you to join the Dry Cruise alongside Colin. What? What in the world? Lelouch? I suspect I'll ultimately need a powerful force to take back Nunnally in the end. Not a large conventional army either. I'll need the services of a group of elites. The best of the best. Emperor Lelouch, you want the Dry Cruise to be those elites? Exactly. Once my preparations are complete, I'll have you assist in my plan. I don't intend it as a trade exactly, but please make use of Colin and Van until the time comes. I mean, this works for us, but... Well, Van, what are you gonna do? I'm in, damn it. Now that's a surprise. I was sure Van would say no to this. Yeah, well, this guy's eyes. He's serious about this. You're commenting on Emperor Lelouch's eyes? If Van's taking him seriously, then Emperor Lelouch must have some genuine resolve burning in him. Well then, Captain, sounds like I'll be working under you, at least for a bit. It's a pleasure to have you, Van. Well then, introductions are in order, no? I'm Harmon99, an information broker. Let's just say Van and I have a bit of a history. I have my own grudge with the claw that I'm pursuing. I'm Joshua Lundgren. I've been traveling with Van to meet up with my brother, who's also chasing the claw. I used to work on cutting-edge armor development, so hopefully I can help with maintenance. Were you the one who developed the sword armor? Oh no. Van's Dane of Thursday is a very mysterious armor, you might say. It comes out of the sky when Van calls for it, and then it leaves again when the battle's over. Honestly, I have no idea how that system works at all. I'm shocked to think that even exists. Armors seem, well, a little dated. Seems like it might be worth looking into. Dan is Dan. That's it. That good enough for you? Oh, 4. You don't need to be so rude you don't need to be so rude to people you're going to be working with. Oh, right. I'm Wendy. Wendy Garrett. I'm Van's bride. Pardon? Look, that's all her, not me. Don't read much into it. There you go with that again. I left my home to search for my brother, who's joined with the Claw. I've been traveling with Van ever since. Well, you can hear more from you all as time allows, but it's a pleasure to meet all of you. Didn't expect we'd be fighting side by side again, Callan. Okay, yeah. Good to see you and Fa are doing well, Camille. You know Colin, Camille? Yeah, when I was with the AU, we fought against the Britannian Titans. We did a lot of joint operations with the Black Knights, as they were fighting Britannia too. Lelouch. Char Aznable. I suppose it's supremely ironic coming from me, but I'm shocked you're alive. When you were Britannian Emperor, and I was Neo-Zeon Supreme Leader, we both fought for our ideal realities. At the end of it all, the world remains filled with conflicts. People couldn't change. Does it make you despair? No, I haven't the luxury of despair. I'm alive, and despite my best intentions, so all I can do is what I can. You're strong. Lelouch. Colin, I'd like you to be my contact. Of course, I'll fight as part of the Dry Cruise until you need me. Now then. That's every issue that needed to be handled. All that remains is to put everything I have into motion, to save Nunnally as soon as possible. Got some new supporters. Mokochi plush. And let's see how much ship juice we got. Upgrade AOS updates. Hey, thanks! Updates have been applied to AOS research. This will help us squeeze more out of the AOS. So, 100 extra at every mission. Okay, so that just increases unit upgrade level, not unit upgrade cost. So we're pretty much at the cheapest we can make units. some armor and mobility in sight. I'm just going from the lowest level, not lowest combat. And we'll at least pump those up a little bit. Armor, mobility, sight. This will help for not getting hit and hitting more. It won't hit for doing more damage. But yeah, this is a little bit of upgrade money here. Will help the lower ones a little bit, and my main guy. Unlock a custom bonus for any mech. Custom bonus, I can add one more power part. Haven't really looked at power parts yet. I think we'll wind it down here. I want to show everybody the 2 title screen because it will give me like a little intermission here. That's kind of fun.
スーパーロボット対戦っていろいろなキャラクターが出てくるね。誰が出てくるかをプレイヤーの皆さんも楽しみにしてらっしゃるでしょ。さまざまなキャラクターがさまざまなメッセージをくれるこのコーナーもスパロボの醍醐味ね。
That is one of the best parts about Super Robot Wars.
今日のメッセージは誰が出てくるかな。今日はモコナ。やったモコナだ。
Let's see. Is there anybody I can send this to? Yeah, Miradai the giraffe is having like a birthday subathon, and she's playing Final Fantasy VI? Final Fantasy VI. So if we can get a few people send over to her direction, that'd be great. Thanks everybody for stopping by. We we'll be back next Saturday. Same bat time, same bat channel. And we'll play more Super Robot Wars. We'll see more post-game skits. Talk more about movies and anime and all the stuff, everything people like. Have a good rest of your Sunday. Bye-bye.
You know,